Hi, I'm Amanda. I'm an aspiring author. I currently have one book out. It is a short story collection called Who Guides a How Means I Love You, available now on Amazon. Link in the description. I am currently working on my debut novel and currently 19 pages in. Okay, let's get into it. So obviously, me trying to self-publish for the very first time, researching how to format my book all by myself. For whatever reason, I just had issues trying to get it done properly on Google Docs to get it formatted in the size that I want it to print in. So formatting by myself on like Word or Google Docs or whatever was kind of out of the question. It confused me and I just didn't want to do it. Researching my options, I came across Atticus. Atticus was one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest one to go with. So before purchasing, I obviously watched some videos on what it looked like, what the process was like, how easy it was, and all that good stuff. It looked fairly simple, straightforward, easy, quick, and it had some fun stuff. But anyway, so I decided to get it. I believe it was $147. A one-time payment, something exactly like what I was looking for. One and done payment, and it's mine. So I loved that right off the bat. After having purchased it, obviously I was playing around with it. You can upload your cover art to use as a thumbnail for your project file, which I thought was really cute. Putting in the chapters were very easy. You have these sections. The very beginning parts has inserts for like your front matter, such as your title page, your copyright page, your prologue, dedication page, whatever else you want to add in the beginning. And then the next section obviously is for your chapters. That's your body section. You could add your chapters, but also you can click on them and drag them to place wherever in the book you want it to be. So that came out very handy, especially for a short story collection. I wasn't at all sure how I wanted to put everything in order, so it was very, very nice that I had the option to just kind of easily move everything around and see how everything was flowing. So that was really nice. And then you have the last section, which is your back matter. That could be from anything like the acknowledgments page, which also could be included in the front matter section. It depends where you want your acknowledgments to be. Typically, they're at the back. But anyway, your acknowledgments, your epilogue, your about the author, and if you wanted to include other works that you have, typically that is also in the back. So after having gotten everything in order, everything in its place, you get to the next step where you get to preview what it would look like as a book, either an ebook or a paperback. And you could also preview it. Say you're doing a paperback. Well, I was doing a paperback. And I got to play around with the sizes. So whenever you change the size, the amount of pages you have and the amount of text you have on the pages also changes, and it updates and just kind of shows you how many pages and what the pages will look like and all that good stuff. Being able to see that before even uploading it onto Amazon KDP, it was just so helpful. And I was so glad that I didn't try to continue to format by myself on, say, like Google Docs. This formats everything for you. Okay, that was a big deal to me. It saved me so much time and energy. After you pick your size and you preview all the pages, everything is where they should be, you have some features you could play around with. You have the font types that you could change, and the preview will update for you, like then and there. You have drop caps, which is what I used. That's where at the beginning of your paragraph, your very first paragraph of each chapter, you have the option to make the first letter big. I believe that's what yeah. You have the option to make the first letter big. It's a fun feature. I love it. You also have the option to play around with the look of where it says chapter, and also you could do a subchapter. Another thing that got me excited was the ornamental break. It gives you a few options to separate, those paragraph separators. It gives you different styles to choose from rather than just a straight line going across your page. Oh, I forgot. Let me backtrack for a sec. Before the preview part, when you're uploading your chapters, you don't even necessarily have to upload it from someplace else. You could simply type in it. You could type right into it, sorry. So, as you're writing each chapter, you could literally just go to the formatting section and see how your book is looking in real time. Like, you don't even have to wait. If you're wondering, like, how many pages this Google Doc comes out to be in the size that I want to print, you could literally just, type it in and then preview it, and then you can see the exact amount of pages that this or that chapter is going to be in that size you're wanting to print. I just really love that. You could also add images to your pages as well. It's very simple, and it's set up so that you could either have it directly centered within the page, or you can move it. You can move it. I like it. I used it. I have some illustrations in my book available on Amazon. Who Guides a How Means I Love You, link in the description. You could also add images to your chapter page. I didn't do that, but I think I will next time. It looks fun. And it looks nice too. The only issue I had with Atticus was I noticed some line spacing inconsistencies. I ordered a proof copy, and I hadn't noticed this before, but there were some parts of my book that were not spaced evenly. There were 2 lines at a time that were close together. So for every 2 lines, there would be the amount of space I wanted for each line. And then another 2 lines were close together. And then this, correct amount of space. And then another 2 lines. yeah, so I don't know what was up with that, but I figured that maybe I had been moving things around and changing things so much that maybe that the program got confused with what I was wanting or whatever. So, after having received that first proof copy, I couldn't correct it in that same document or in that same file. So I created a new one and I had just retyped everything rather than copying and pasting from Google Docs onto Atticus or uploading chapters from Google Docs onto Atticus. So I ended up literally retyping everything, re-uploading every image, and then previewing it just once, like without editing, like going back and changing anything, because I didn't need to. I was copying everything. But I think it helped. I don't know. It did something, but there were some small parts in my second proof copy that was still showing that. I was a little disappointed with that because it's like, why is it doing that? I have no idea. This is something so minor that is, bothering me because that is a part of the finished project. But yeah, so if anyone is familiar with Atticus and knows what's going on with that, how I can fix that, change that, get rid of that, please let me know because I paid for Atticus. I loved Atticus. I want to use it again for my debut novel, but certainly I want my debut novel to be as perfect as I can get it. So if I am uploading onto Atticus and previewing it and seeing that there are those little line spacing inconsistencies, I will not be using that anymore, which would make me very sad because I really like Atticus. But yeah, that is my first time experience using Atticus as a first time self-published writer. It was overall, the experience with it was very good. Anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.